Ever wondered why your feline friend seems to be holding a full-blown concert at 3 in the morning? Well, you're not alone. Many cat owners are baffled by their pets' nocturnal serenades. But let's unravel this mystery together. The secret lies in understanding the complex language of cats. First, it's important to know that cats communicate in a variety of ways, not just by meowing. They use body language, scent marking, and even the subtle twitch of a tail to express their emotions. But when it comes to vocalizations, meowing takes center stage. Meowing is a cat's way of communicating with us humans. Unlike dogs who use a range of barks, growls, and whines to communicate, cats primarily rely on meowing to get their message across. And each meow carries a different meaning, depending on its tone, volume, and frequency. There are the short, high-pitched meows that are often a greeting. You know, the kind you hear when you walk through the door after a long day. Then there are the drawn-out, plaintive meows that usually mean your cat wants something, be it food, attention, or access to a closed room. Cats can also produce a series of rapid-fire meows, which is typically a sign of excitement or eagerness. Perhaps they've spotted a bird outside the window, or they're just thrilled to see their favorite toy. On the other end of the spectrum are the low, grumbling meows. These are often a sign of annoyance or displeasure. Perhaps you've disturbed their nap or they're not happy with the new brand of cat food. And let's not forget the infamous late-night meowing. This could be a sign of confusion, especially in older cats, or simply a call for attention because, well, who needs sleep when there's a world to explore, right? So next time you hear that loud meow, remember, it's not just a noise, it's a message. And understanding this mysterious language is the first step to strengthening the bond with your feline friend. Why is it that your peaceful night's sleep often turns into a symphony of meows? If you've ever pondered this question, you're not alone. Many cat owners find themselves serenaded by their feline companions in the wee hours of the morning. But why do cats seem to become opera stars when we're trying to catch some Z's? Well, the first thing to understand is that cats are by nature nocturnal. While you're dreaming of sugar plums, they're wide awake, ready for adventure. Their internal clocks are set to hunt, play, and explore during the night. So, when they're prowling around your bedroom at midnight, it's as if they're in the wild, communicating with other cats. Their meows can be their way of saying, "I'm here and I'm ready to play." But the midnight cat serenade is not always about play. Sometimes it's a call for attention. Cats are social creatures and they crave interaction. When the house is quiet and everyone else is asleep, they might feel lonely. Their loud meows can be a plea for companionship, a gentle nudge to their human saying, "Hey, I'm here and I need your love." Lastly, cats may meow more at night if they're uncomfortable or unwell. Just like humans, cats can feel out of sorts, and their meow is their primary way of expressing that something isn't right. They might be hungry, thirsty, or feeling ill. So, if your cat's midnight concerts are becoming more frequent, it might be worth a trip to the vet to rule out any health issues. So the next time you're woken by your cat's midnight serenade, remember, they're not trying to disrupt your sleep. They're simply communicating in the best way they know how. Whether it's a call for play, a plea for attention, or a sign of discomfort, they're just trying to express their needs. Your cat's midnight concert might just be their way of saying, "Hey, let's play." Ever felt like your cat is trying to out-meow the neighborhood dogs? Well, there's a good chance that your feline friend isn't just trying to compete with the canine chorus, but is actually striving to grab your attention. Yes, you heard it right. Cats, being the clever creatures they are, often use their meow as a tool for communication, especially when it comes to getting the attention of their beloved humans. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how your cat's meow seems to get louder when you're busy or not paying attention? That's not just a coincidence. Cats are observant and they quickly learn what works and what doesn't when it comes to getting your attention. If a soft, gentle meow doesn't do the trick, they don't hesitate to crank up the volume. It's like they're saying, "Hey human, you seem to have forgotten about my existence. Let me remind you with my powerful meow." And let's be honest, it's pretty hard to ignore a loud, demanding meow, isn't it? Now, you might be wondering why your cat wants your attention so badly. Well, it could be for a variety of reasons. Maybe they're hungry, or perhaps they're bored and want to play. Sometimes they might simply want some good old-fashioned petting and affection. After all, despite their reputation for being aloof, cats do enjoy a good cuddle every now and then. So the next time your cat decides to serenade you with a loud meow, don't just brush it off as annoying or tune it out. Instead, try to understand what they're trying to communicate. It might just be their way of saying they need something, or maybe they just want to spend some quality time with you. Remember, a loud meow might just be your cat's way of saying, "Look at me." So give your furry friend the attention they deserve and embrace the beautiful language of meows. After all, isn't that part of the charm of having a cat? Does your cat sound like a siren when it's mealtime? If so, you're not alone. Many of us have experienced the ear-splitting meows that our feline friends can produce when their stomachs start to rumble. It's a universal language in the world of cats, a loud, clear signal that they're ready to tuck into their favorite food. Cats are clever creatures, you see. Over time, they've made a connection between their vocalizations and the appearance of food. When they were kittens, they would meow to their mother for milk. As they grow older, they continue to use this vocal communication, but now it's directed at their human caretakers. And oh boy, do they know how to make their message heard. From plaintive yowls to insistent squawks, cats have a whole range of meows in their repertoire. They've learned that the louder and more persistent their meows, the quicker we come running with their meal. In essence, they've trained us to respond to their calls for food. But why are some cats louder than others at mealtime? Well, it could be due to their breed. Some cat breeds are more vocal than others. For instance, Siamese cats are known for their loud and frequent meows. It might also be a learned behavior. If a cat has found that loud meowing gets them what they want, they're likely to continue using this tactic. It's also worth noting that a sudden increase in your cat's meowing could be a sign of an underlying health issue, such as hyperthyroidism or kidney disease. If your cat's meowing becomes excessive or changes in tone or volume, it's always a good idea to consult with a vet. So next time your cat starts sounding like a siren around mealtime, remember, they're not just being annoying, they're using the language they've learned to communicate their needs to you. So a loud meow might just be your cat's not-so-subtle hint that it's dinner time. Does your cat meow loudly when it's not feeling well? This question might have crossed your mind a few times if you're a cat parent. Let's dive into the world of feline communication to understand what's really going on. Our feline friends are known for their mysterious ways, but when it comes to expressing discomfort or pain, their language can be surprisingly loud and clear. Just like humans, cats also have their unique ways of communicating when they are not feeling their best. One of the most common ways is through their meow. Yes, that adorable sound can sometimes be a signal that your cat is in discomfort. But how can you differentiate between a regular meow and a meow of discomfort? That's where the volume comes into play. If your cat's meow becomes louder or more persistent than usual, it could be a sign that something's not right. Cats are known for their stoic nature. They are masters at hiding symptoms, and often, a loud meow is their last resort to let you know they're in discomfort. It's not just the volume, but also the frequency that matters. An increase in the number of meows can also be a sign of discomfort. It's crucial to note that not all loud meows are signs of discomfort. Cats are individuals with their own personalities, and some just have a louder voice than others. But if you observe a sudden change in your cat's meowing habits, it's something worth paying attention to. Remember, you know your cat better than anyone else. You're familiar with their normal behavior, their usual meow, their typical routine. Therefore, any deviation from this could be a cause for concern. In such cases, it's always a good idea to consult with a vet. They can help identify if your cat's loud meowing is indeed a sign of discomfort, or if it's just a part of their unique personality. If your cat's meowing gets louder or more persistent, it might be time for a vet visit. So keep your ears open and your heart attuned to your feline friend's needs. After all, their meow is their way of talking to you. Think your older cat has taken up opera singing? Well, as our feline friends age, their meowing habits can indeed change, and sometimes that can mean a lot more vocal performances from your furry maestro. As cats age, much like us humans, they can experience changes in their cognitive function. Cognitive dysfunction syndrome, or CDS, is a condition that's somewhat similar to Alzheimer's in humans. It can affect cats in a variety of ways, one of which is increased vocalization. So your senior cat's late-night serenades might be a sign of confusion or disorientation. Another possible reason for your aging cat's amplified meowing could be a decline in their sensory perception. As cats age, their eyesight and hearing may not be as sharp as they once were. This can lead to increased meowing as a way to compensate for this sensory loss. It's as if they're saying, "Hey, I can't see or hear as well, but I'm right here." Of course, it's also possible that your cat's increased vocalization is due to physical discomfort or illness. Conditions like hyperthyroidism or kidney disease which are more common in older cats, can result in excessive meowing. It's always a good idea to consult with your vet if you notice any significant changes in your cat's behavior. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Some cats may simply become more vocal with age because they crave more attention. They've spent years perfecting their communication skills with you, and now they're putting those skills to good use. Lastly, don't forget that cats are individuals, each with their own unique personality. Some cats might just naturally become more vocal as they age without any underlying health issues. It's their way of expressing themselves and interacting with their world. Remember, your senior cat isn't trying to annoy you with their loud meowing, they might just be a little confused. Patience, understanding, and a little bit of detective work can help you navigate this new stage in your cat's life. So, we've unraveled the mystery of the loud cat meow, but what can you do about it? Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned and discuss some practical steps you can take to navigate the symphony of your feline friend's vocals. Firstly, we've learned that cats use their voice as a form of communication, expressing a variety of needs and emotions. From the midnight serenades to the attention-seeking calls, each meow carries its own unique message. It's also important to note that loud meowing can sometimes be a sign of discomfort. If your cat starts to vocalize more than usual, it might be time for a trip to the vet. And let's not forget our aging cats, whose meows might change as they enter their golden years. So, how can you manage your cat's loud meowing? Well, maintaining a consistent routine is a good start. Cats are creatures of habit, and disruptions to their schedule can lead to stress and increased vocalizations. Providing enough stimulation is another key strategy. Play sessions, puzzle toys, and interactive feeders can help keep your cat mentally and physically engaged, reducing the need for attention-seeking meows. And of course, regular vet checkups are essential. These can help catch any health issues that might be causing excessive meowing, ensuring your cat stays happy and healthy. But remember, while it can sometimes be a bit overwhelming, your cat's meowing is a part of what makes them unique. Each meow is a window into their world, a chance for us to better understand and connect with our feline friends. By understanding the reasons behind the meows, and by taking the right steps to address them, we can help make sure our cats feel heard and understood, while also keeping our own sanity intact. With these insights, you're now ready to decode your cat's vocal performances. Remember, every meow is a message waiting to be understood.